We are the nerds. We are the nerds of the apocalypse.
Right now, we are preparing ourselves for the PC Gaming Show. My favorite thing from E3.
Calm down.
No,
Calm down.
No, it's me. This is me. This is me time. Because E3 never had PC highlights. We always had to deal with the console shit and other things. It's like, oh, by the way, this is also coming for PC. No, it's our time to shine. This is coming from, brought to you by PC Gamer, brought to you by AMD, brought to you by NVIDIA. And we have some great games coming in. All I need right now is New World. New World is going to be dropping some stuff. And the music that you actually hear from the PC Gaming Show right now is also from the debut album of the PC Gaming Show 2020. So, if you like some good music from video games, this is it. Oh, it even has the Wing Commander 3. Oh, damn. Well, this might actually have some good music. Shit.
So, just so you know, the chat is an emote only, because they're smart.
Because they are fucking smart. All right, let's bring out Day9! Day9 TV.
All I need is a Spider-Man PS4 port. No, that's not going to happen.
There are over 2 billion gamers on planet Earth. But only a few of them are truly next level.
As you guys can see, I'm missing my left eye.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I remember that cosplay. From the makers of stuff.
There's a community that I am a part of.
Exclusive new documentary series?
Like anyone else?
Good evening, please.
I'm currently in a call with my friend, not responding anymore.
He's breathing really hard. You know he just had a seizure.
I built an arcade in my basement. This is my home.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Dream right there.
Who cares what size you are, what gender you are?
I'm finding enjoyment gluing all the details on the sword.
This is a show we can watch?
Fans definitely go crazy when they see this card.
It's like one of the most badass things you can
Did
drive.
someone just make a Warhog?
Yes, he's not lying, dude. I don't care what you feel about Halo, but
that Warhog was
not driving a Warhog. All right. Totally game. I want to watch this show. What? Facebook.com/totally game. All right, hold on. We're gonna watch this show. I'll look up the details on this.
Thank you. We gotta get to the sponsors real fast.
That's right.
Day9, what are you doing out here in the desert?
There's absolutely no information except for a profile picture.
No information. What?
It's all it is. I'm gonna go to about. Yeah, there's not even any about. That's kind of funny.
Is this that robot that got destroyed in Philadelphia?
Probably. All right. While we're waiting for it, while we're doing this, I'm gonna go. We're just doing the intro. I'm gonna go put Obi down for a nap. Okay.
You better hurry. It's like
I know.
Put him down, smack him, and he'll be out.
I gotta do it. Hold on. He was still eating earlier, that's why I didn't. But he's gotta be done by now. I'll be right back.
Okay.
3, 2.
Oh, it's starting now.
Damn it!
This is the PC Gaming
Take your phone
Show.
with you.
For the next 2 hours, we'll show you new footage and announcements for more than 40 games, including the next game from Dean Hall, the creator of DayZ, the world-exclusive debut of gameplay footage for Evil Genius 2,
Ooh.
Ruthless Combat in Mortal Shell, Everspace 2, epic battles in A Total War Saga, Troy, Torchlight 3, what's coming in the next chapter of Elite Dangerous, Mafia Definitive Edition, a look at New World, Amazon's upcoming open-world MMO,
Why, hello there, PC Gaming
Hey,
Show.
Greg.
This is Greg Miller, just borrowing your broadcast for a moment to say that later on, I'll be dropping in again to reveal one of my favorite franchises that's coming to PC for the first time ever. If you can name this tune, maybe you'll recognize what it is. See you later in the show.
I miss you, Greg.
And now your PC Gaming Show hosts, Day9 and Frankie Ward.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to the 2020 PC Gaming Show. I am one of your hosts today, Sean Day9 Plot, and I'm delighted to have you wherever you may be tuning in, Twitch or YouTube or Twitter. Welcome to our 6th annual event where we have over 2 hours of content.
Wow, 6
50
years
plus
doing
games
this.
we're going to be looking at in the form of reveals, trailers, interviews that we've recorded in the last several weeks. Before we get into that, though, I want to take a moment to address the ongoing situation in America. While we're glad to be showing you some games today, there are many, many more people fighting for something far, far more important: the struggle against police violence and the systemic oppression of Black Americans. I and everyone who works on the PC Gaming Show each year, we know that Black lives matter, and this is not a fight that we are willing to stand on the sidelines for. So what can we all do? There's a great many organizations that deserve support right now, and one of them is the NAACP Legal Defense and Education Fund at naacpldf.org. If you want to support this and get some great games in the process, hundreds of developers have joined together at itch.io to create the Bundle for Racial Justice and Equality. It's a pay whatever you want for the bundle, and 100% of the proceeds
Day9's hair is
go to the
definitely
NAACP Fund
Poor
and the
dude.
Community Bail
He's
Fund.
in at least
There's a
his, like,
lot more
40s.
resources and information we'd like to share, so
I think.
PC Gamer has created
Maybe
an
my hair's gonna
ongoing
go.
list of ways that you can get involved
Not my
in
hair.
supporting protesters. That's at pcgamer.com/Black Lives Matter. Okay, we're going to begin the reveals in a moment, but this wouldn't be a PC Gaming Show without my dear friend and co-host Frankie Ward joining us from the other side of the internet. Welcome, Frankie, and why don't you say hello?
Hello, Sean, and hello to everyone watching around the world.
Hey, Dimples.
We're really excited to be with you again. And
Nope,
Sean,
not you,
I've
Google.
prepared a veritable smorgasbord of PC gaming interviews, trailers, and announcements. This year's show features the most games we've ever presented, so grab your beverage of choice because it's go time.
A glass of water.
Thanks, Frankie. And I gotta say, your apartment looks quite a bit more like a music video than mine does. Maybe I should have sprung for better lighting. Either way, it's time for the PC Gaming Show. And as I said earlier, 50 plus games. We've been talking to the developers,
No, you said
interviewing them
40.
for weeks now.
Okay, now you said 40.
And though it looks kind of empty here, I'm not alone. My beautiful assistant and good buddy DevBot. You may have seen him making his way over here. He is awaiting us, so let's go join him and get the show started. All right, DevBot, what do we have for this year's PC Gaming Show?
I've downloaded 50 game trailers and 10 interviews, Sean, along with a full report of the most secret gaming layer friendly dogs, per your request. Australian Shepherds rank 4th among all dog breeds.
Oh, well, excellent. Well, what should we play first then?
Scanning. Processing. My readings indicate that the audience would like to see Vikings.
No, I want to see New
That sounds
World.
great. Then let's kick it off with Valheim, a Viking survival game where you'll fight monsters, craft weapons, build and sail ships on an open ocean, all while exploring a procedurally generated landscape. Show me the game, DevBot.
Now loading Valheim.
All right, so we just saw Valheim in the Guerrilla Collective. Let's take a closer look. craft yourself Millenor. Oh wow.
Okay, I'm back. What I missed?
This is Valheim, the Viking survival game. Just showed the a longer trailer than we saw earlier.
The next game has been in
About
the
to go
works
sign up for that
quite a
beta
while
right now.
and is just about to come out. I've been following it the whole time, and if a game that features farming, creature collection, dance battles, and bears wearing pants sounds like your cup of tea, then it's time to put the kettle on and enjoy.
Yeah, they got
some
50 games and 10 interviews during our 2-hour block.
Dang.
Well, it's adorable, no doubt about it.
Adorable AF. Yo, that fish is just not so off the counter.
Yo, fuck that fish, yo. Oblit.
Sean, I've selected next game for the PC Gaming Show.
Well, great. What do you got, DevBot?
The game is Torchlight 3, a cherished action RPG franchise.
Yo, look, Torchlight 3 can. I am so upset about this development.
DevBot.
Why?
I wouldn't have chosen this game because in Torchlight 3 you can play as a
So
Steam
Torchlight 3 was
robot,
originally
would you?
supposed to be an MMO-esque game, but they brought it back. They removed a lot of how that concept was going to be and went back to being just a standard Torchlight game, where they have the different classes still, but now it's just going to be the traditional
Okay,
Fortnite
well, let's play
and
the
not
Torchlight
that
3 trailer, and
MMORPG.
when we're done, I want to talk to one of the
I wonder why they
Torchlight
did
3 devs.
I guess they just found out how tough it would be, I guess. And it's just easier just to do it as the original stuff. Or maybe it could have been feedback as well. I don't know. But yeah, they have different classes, and now it's just a traditional Torchlight game. Which isn't bad, but it's like, man, I really rather have the other one.
The cat is walking on the desk.
you choose fortune?
Bruh. Look it out.
Or the future of the frontier?
I still say dyed orange to become Dex. Oh, he's talking about your hair.
Yeah.
Explore remote, perilous realms. Battle hordes of ancient, powerful enemies. Unite with others to claim your fame and glory. Torchlight 3. Your
Early access now available on Steam.
What?
Oh, DevBot, please connect me with one of those developers.
You got it, Sean.
Joining me today to talk about Torchlight 3 is Max Schaefer. Max, thanks so much for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Now, Max, Torchlight 2's story began with the alchemist from the original Torchlight becoming corrupted and evil. How does Torchlight 3's story tie into the first two?
Well, we're in the same world, obviously. We're about a century later now, though, and the Empire
century? Wow.
Yes, the Empire is in decline, and they've gotten a little lazy, a little comfortable, and a new threat looms on the horizon. So once again, the adventurers will have to battle Netherim and all of the evil baddies threatening the world.
In terms of the scope and scale of Torchlight 3, how does it compare to the previous editions?
Well,
no,
expanded
Raph,
quite a
it's
bit.
not.
Now, first,
No,
anyone
I
who
was
played
mistaken.
Torchlight 1
It
and
was
Torchlight 2
the
will be
Guerrilla
comfortable with the
Collective was
mechanics and how to
basically
play it and all.
a lot of
But,
different games. It wasn't actually
expanded
from
and
Guerrilla
let
Games
players
showing
make their
anything.
own mark in the world itself. Like you get a customized fort that you can decorate, that you can build things in.
They
You
showed
can
like
do
over
things
90
that
freaking
benefit
games.
your whole account, and you can put things in there that are useful to other players, and other players will see your fort randomly out in the world.
I want to ask a little bit about the classes, because if you're an action RPG player, you may recognize something like a knight or a mage. But in Torchlight 3, we got the steam-powered robots. We have the rail master that can summon trains.
Wait, the rail master that can summon trains?
Yes, that is a class.
But how do you even come up with this glorious
That's what he does, bro.
Well, I think that we've always wanted to avoid going like right down Main Street with our character classes and try to do something interesting. But at the same time, we wanted you to be able to look at them and get a sense and get a kind of an intuitive sense of what they do. And so we've applied that here. We've got some really fun characters, like you said, the fully robotic, steam-powered robot, and a guy that summons trains. But we've also got some other cool classes too: a sharpshooter and a dust mage. And honestly, they all have new twists, and they're all pretty fun to play.
Not that dusty.
In terms of the game world itself, how specifically do the forts get integrated? Like, what does it mean to stumble across someone else's fort as you're going through the world?
Well, between our gameplay levels, we have passages, and when you enter the passage, there will often be a waypoint there, but there will also be someone else's fort. So you will see some random person from the world's fort, and they will in turn see occasionally randomly your own fort. And it's definitely worth exploring their fort, because you can not only use things like the luck tree, but you can use their enchanting table and whatever recipes they've unlocked to enchant your own items. So it's really worthwhile for you to go check them out.
Now, pets were a big part of the earlier Torchlight games. What type of pet-based entertainment?
Okay, so I actually own Torchlight 1 or 2,
the
but
pet
again,
system. It does all the things
never
you want.
played them because they were like dirt cheap, so I bought them.
Takes your items back to town to sell.
Have any of you played the first two Torchlights? Are they good?
Find pets out in the wild by defeating bosses.
They're more of the side scroller. They're more side scroller. Playing
now, Max,
I played
know that the
a lot with my friend Jimmy,
enormous fan base.
And they were pretty fun.
Those who are looking to get their hands on Torchlight,
this is now just more over the top.
Well, I'm very, very happy to announce that we are available on Steam right now in early access for $29.99. Go check it out. It's available right this minute.
This is the best kind of answer in the PC gaming show. You can get
Torchlight
it now.
3,
Once again,
$29.99
Max
early
Schaefer from the
right
Torchlight
now.
3 team. Thank you so much for joining us.
I don't have $30.
Once again, go to Steam right now to get your hands on the early access version of Torchlight.
I'm definitely going to go to
3.
Steam and actually...
We're just getting started here on the PC gaming show. Let's take a look at what's coming up next.
You can add it to your
You're watching the PC Gaming Show. Coming up later, an exclusive look at the next game from DayZ creator Dean Hall. Blanco's Block Party, the first reveal of Sound Mind, and more. Back to you, Sean. Back to you, Sean.
Well, hey everyone, I hope you're having a great
they need
time.
to fix
I know
that
I
stinger
am,
transition.
and I know you want to tell me how much fun you're having, but don't shout.
Listen to you and your terms.
The walls are very thick in here.
I know how the words work on the
Twitch. I can see you, though, if you use the PC Gaming Show hashtag on Twitter, or Facebook, or the PC Gamer forums, or a Ouija board, or a Messenger Falcon, whatever is your desired form of communication. I'm sure you've been seeing many of those comments show up live in the show today. And we want your hottest 280 character take that our merry moderators might just select to be on the show. For our next segment, it's time to head on over to Frankie Ward.
I'd love to be one of those moderators.
Elite Dangerous, the space simulation
April
MMO
O'Neil?
from Frontier has continued to evolve
April, it's
over the
Frankie.
past 5 years.
Oh,
Set in a
sorry.
one-to-one recreation of our actual Milky Way galaxy, players forge their own path, build and break alliances, trade, fight, and earn the rank of Elite.
I played
Join
Torchlight 1
us
quite a bit. I
as we
didn't really play
journey
Torchlight
into
2
the
that
next
much. My
era
favorite class
of
was
Elite
Destroyer. I
Dangerous,
think it was
set to
whichever
take
one
a
was the
giant
melee.
leap
Okay, sweet.
once more.
Oh, I love a good space sim, boys.
I love a good pre-alpha in-game footage, in-engine footage. Yeah, new Elite Dangerous.
Take your first steps. On an epic journey. Man, he's silly.
I think like I said, this actually is the first time you're going to be able to step out of your ships. I think it's only been ship stuff.
Joining me to talk about the next chapter of Elite Dangerous is Piers
Hey,
Jackson
Piers.
from Frontier Developments. Thanks so much for joining us, Piers.
Oh, you're welcome. It's good to be here.
Now, I have a lot of questions about the trailer we just saw, but I'm wondering if you can contextualize a little bit for those who haven't played Elite Dangerous. What is it?
So I think the best way of explaining what Elite Dangerous is to understand how big it is. We have created a title that's the most complete, authentic space simulation of any game out there, and it's just vast. It's the whole galaxy. You can explore it. You can take your own path. You can be a pilot, a trader, a bounty hunter. You can do what you want. You can go where you want, and you can do your own thing. And it's that sort of freedom and the ability for people to tell their own story that I think makes Elite what it actually is.
Now, in all the streams that I've been following for Elite Dangerous, there's a lot of gameplay that happens in ships. There's a lot of focus on the economy and trading. In this trailer, though, we saw feet on the ground, which immediately makes me ask, what is it that we should expect? What should we glean from the trailer?
Oh, I think you've hit the nail on the head. Ultimately, the big new feature that we're looking to release here is the fact that you can now, for the very first time, set foot on our planets. We've created the last edition, really, in terms of going from space all the way down to the planet's surface. So now you can set foot, you can explore, you can interact with the environment. And we've taken the mission-based gameplay and the idea of forging your own path and creating your own experience that the space game has, and we've transposed that right down onto the planet. For the first time, you'll be able to access a whole pile of new planets, all ones with tenuous atmospheres, and obviously you're going to be able to play this in multiplayer, so you'll be able to join up with your friends. You can experience the game from the ship, from an SRV, and finally from on foot.
In what way will this ground, walking on the planet component transform the existing aspects of Elite Dangerous?
I think it gives people a new set of experiences to have. We link
this
all
is
the way
Elite
from
Dangerous
ground to
Odyssey,
the buggies, the
which is going to be their
SRVs,
new
all the way up to
expansion.
spaceships, so that it's
Going to come into Elite Dangerous, where the
design
Odyssey
actually
allows you
encapsulates
to
the
put.
whole
You're going to be
experience.
boots on the ground. You're actually
In terms
going
of
to
some
be
of the
on
other
the
systems
planet.
that are on the planets or various resources.
So her being so
or
quiet,
things
like
of
I think we're
interest,
both
what are some
very
of those
intrigued
that
by
might
this.
tie back to
Yeah.
some of the gameplay that someone would be familiar with?
So we have new planets that you can visit. You can visit old planets, and we have refreshed the visuals on them, so you can really set foot and be the first to actually make footfall on a new planet.
Now, Piers, I have a combo question for you. Elite Dangerous is available right now. Where can players go to play Elite Dangerous, and when can they expect the Odyssey update?
So you can join in with our community now, playing Elite Dangerous. Download it via Steam, or go to the Frontier store, or purchase it on console. We have many people playing it. In terms of Odyssey, you can expect to see that next year.
I hope you all enjoyed that conversation.
Just so everybody knows, it's on sale on
Dangerous.
Steam right now
It's
for
great to see the way the game
$9.
is continuing to evolve. For our next title, we're going to be
Not the Odyssey, just Elite Dangerous
I'm
itself.
sorry to interrupt, but our broadcast is being hijacked by
Original price. Wow, this is 70%
not
sale.
again.
Yeah. It's normally
Hi there
30.
again, PC gamers. It's me, Greg Miller. Maybe you saw me host the Guerrilla Collective live stream earlier today. No, I didn't watch. Okay, well, that sucks.
I was there,
I'll give
Greggy.
the PC gaming show back to
Sorry,
its usual
stop
host
it.
in a moment, but I couldn't let anyone else announce this next trailer, which is a game near and dear to my heart. Let's take a look.
It's on the golden.
What the? Enter the weave, boys. Rest in peace, Vita. Why are we rest in peace, Vita? Oh, it's only available on Vita.
Persona 4
before?
Golden is available now on Steam. If you haven't played this, now you have no excuse. Persona
Yes,
4
Raph, that's
Golden
correct.
is a masterpiece, ladies and gentlemen. The story, the action, the characters, this is something you have to go get right now. It's been awesome to see Atlas Games make their way onto the PC. I'm glad this one is finally here. Anyway, I better hand the show back over to Sean before he gets mad at me. See you later, PC gamers.
Well, that was weird. I thought this live stream was supposed to be secure.
I'm analyzing the security breach now, Sean. I'm not sure what could have happened.
What the fuck?
Well, all right then. While we get this sorted out, let's head on over to Frankie.
Our next trailer
You
reveals
PC gamers
a
are
new
weird.
psychological horror game
Yeah.
coming to PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X early next year. In Sound Mind will challenge your expectations as it ushers you through the deepest corners of your psyche. It sounds like every night before I go to sleep, honestly. The game also features a chilling original soundtrack by The Living Tombstone. Courtesy of indie outfit We Create Stuff and publisher Modus Games, let's take a look at In Sound Mind.
World exclusive.
World exclusive. Elena. Oh, this looks scary.
I mean, the music's by The Living Tombstone.
They say fear is just a state of mind. A locked door that traps you inside it. But once you find the key to your terror, fear will no longer exist. What a bunch of bullshit.
What a bunch of bull. It's twisted.
You have no one but to blame except for religion. There you go, Aurelius. Play the demo now on Steam.
I'm Ido, producer at We Create Stuff.
Hey, I'm Chen, creative director.
Hey, Tombstone here. We're the developers who brought you Nightmare House 2, and now we're back. We've partnered with Modus Games and The Living Tombstone, and we're working on a new indie horror game, In Sound Mind.
Demo is now out on Steam. Let us know what you think.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So hey, DevBot, how
go on
did
to
you
Steam
get
again?
here today anyways?
Well, Sean, my sleep state was interrupted when I realized I was late to this year's PC gaming show. So naturally, I panicked. I had to improvise about how to reach our undisclosed broadcasting location before you began the show. I tried some back roads in the desert. I am not an all-terrain vehicle, it was discovered.
It was. Oh no!
I tried to hitchhike. But ever since the 1991 documentary Terminator 2, no one in Los Angeles trusts robots. At that point, I was already right outside our secret location.
Cool. Hey, let's take a look at our next trailer.
Loading.
What's happening with this robot? I know.
It's the German planes! They are coming!
Oh my god.
What in the world?
It's Airship Simulator.
Gamepunk Simulator, more like it. It's the Avatar! Airborne Kingdom, coming this fall. Pre-order now in the Epic Games Store.
Of course. I mean, why even have Steam anymore, right?
I'd be surprised to know that I enjoy real-time strategy games, and that's why I'm excited for our next trailer. It's Dwarfheim, a cooperative RTS, where up to 3 players can split up the work of building, mining, and fighting, working together to build defenses, machinery, and traps, train armies to fend off deadly trolls and rival clans. The Dwarfheim demo is live right now on Steam. Let's see what the game is all about.
Ever since the fall,
Another Heim
orphan
game.
clans live scattered across Agartha.
That's true.
They toil every day.
2020, the year of Vikings.
They try to protect what
A
little
lot of
they
dwarf
have
games too.
from rival clans. And the vile creatures that roam these lands. Your clan needs you now, chieftains, to lead your people. Choose your classes, guide your builders and miners to expand your kingdom. Or take up arms with your warriors to protect
Then I
our
got bored.
town halls and conquer your enemies. Bring us to victory! Bring us to Dwarfheim!
Next generation of co-op RTS.
Oh, co-op RTS. That's cool.
Multiplayer beta, sign up now. Looks like it's only going to be a next weekend kind of thing.
Thanks, Sean. And now let's take a look at the lineup of games and game updates coming from indie publisher New Blood Interactive.
World exclusive. Jared said, I don't lead the people, you can do it. Oh, we saw this one, right? This is what we saw. Yeah, that's right. We saw this at the Gorilla Show.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my god, my head. The dust. Now with monsters.
He was dual-wielding shotgun.
Yep. I didn't see the game, but I know RTX is on. Maximum action. I think I know exactly what New Blood really creates.
Lots of new blood. Unfortunate basement. 16-player co-op. Whoa!
Now free to play. Wow. And this is the ultra kill that we saw earlier. That can't do it. Oh.
You got it, man. You can totally do it. Ultra seizure kill. I know. Yeah, it's nuts, right?
I guess they're trying to corner market with for first-person shooters. My God.
That's quite a lineup from New Blood, and with us now is the New Blood CEO, Dave Oshry, to talk about it. Dave, what the hell was that all about?
Yeah, so we got a lot going on, right? I mean, some guys come out here, they show like some cinematic trailer and then tell you it's coming out in a year. We got 6 games and you can play all of them right now. We couldn't afford to do a cinematic trailer if we wanted to, right? So yeah, Dusk, now with mods, check them out at duskmods.com. There's all kinds of crazy a Medieval, now with RTX. DLSS 2.0 is coming. Maximum action, new levels are coming, new features, new guns. Unfortunate Spacemen is now completely free to play. It, why not? Check that one out. 16-player co-op. Crazy. It's like the Thing in space. Faith,
like,
of course. If you don't know about Faith.
Now you know.
Ultra Kill, our new retro shooter with style. If you like games like Devil May Cry and Quake, that's what that's about. And then, of course, Gloomwood. If you like games like Thief, System Shock, Resident Evil, then I think Gloomwood is definitely the game for you.
Where can we go to learn more?
So you can check out Dusk at notfortnite.com, a Medieval at I can't believe it's Maximum Action at shootyboom.com, Unfortunate Spaceman at deaderspace.com. That's deaderspace.com. Faith at GabbyLovesYou.com.
You son of a bitch.
At DevilMayQuake.com. And then, of course, Gloomwood at ThiefWithGuns.com. Yeah, that's all we got.
I
6
love
games.
this
You can play
developer
them all
right
right fucking now. We love you.
And we hate money.
Thanks, Dave. Let's see what Frankie has for us next.
NotFortnite.com.
Thank you, Sean. Now tell me, PC gamers, have you ever wanted to rewrite history? Not your browser history, that's easy and absolutely vital, but how about something grander? Like discovering America, mastering flight, or inventing the computer a couple of hundred years earlier. Humankind is an upcoming historical strategy game where you'll be combining up to 60 different cultures to create a civilization that's as unique as you are. And
you expect the game to actually have like the game name in their website, not these guys.
In the development of Humankind,
ShootyBoom.com.
the best game that it can be. Let's see how they're inviting PC gamers to help build this worldly game.
I just feel like, how did Epic not get that name and someone else did? Damn. We're ready to level up our next title.
Humankind.
Oh no. No racecrash.com. Damn Raph.
I don't even know what the hell is what are we talking about here?
I think Humankind is just another civilization.
Well, you heard the trailer. You need to go to opendev.gamestogether.com so you can be one of the very first humans to get your hands on Humankind, Amplitude Studios' upcoming historical strategy game. And now for something a little different, why don't you join me in my chambers? Come on. Come on. Of all the subcultures and communities that make up PC gaming, modders have arguably had the biggest impact. My next guest is Dean Hall, a designer who started out as a modder and eventually helped lay the foundation for two of the most popular genres on PC, survival and battle royale. Let's take a look at the next game from Rocketworks revealed here on the PC Gaming Show. It's Icarus.
I think this is from the DayZ developer. New game, Icarus. Oh, he spells works with an E. Clever.
Ooh. I like what I'm seeing so far, boys.
It looks like another survival game. DefFortnite.com.
Icarus, this looks really good.
Wait, if you run out of oxygen, you gotta go back to your ship?
Yeah, to refill on the oxygen.
Man, that's gonna be a lot.
That's good. Well, it'll be real pain.
Joining me to talk about Icarus is Dean Hall. Dean, thanks so much for joining us.
I'll yell at Ari about it, I'm sure.
Glad to be here. So, Dean, you're making another survival-focused game. What makes Icarus different from other survival titles?
Well, I think if you think about your first hour in DayZ, your first hour in Minecraft, really what we're trying to do is capture that and then basically build a game where you can do that over a long period of time and you can progress through the survival experience. So it was really getting back to the roots of what a survival game is and what makes those moments that you get in them really intense and emotional.
If you can just walk me through like the basic loop. If I just open up the game, do I start out on the ship itself?
If you think about the orbital station as your apartment in GTA, you can invite your friends in and prepare for what we call a drop. and then you select a prospect. And the big challenge of the game, and the way to fail it, I guess, is to run out of time on the drop.
Let's say I'm on a 30-minute mission. I have a particular resource I've set out to snatch up. How does the gameplay of that 30-minute period differ from other survival games?
I suppose there were 3 key things that I felt needed to be addressed before I made another survival game. The first was the ability to scale. By breaking your experience over months and years into sessions, that allowed us to address scale. So you still can do all the things that you do in a normal survival game, building bridges, roads, all those kinds of things. But you're doing it with a medium-term focus. The second was pacing and clear direction, which is helped very much by the structure that we're putting around the session. And the last one is really focusing in on
Crikey, mate, we ain't got no ass. Let's get back to the ship and put a ship on the ball,
the whole reason that survival as a genre connects so emotionally with players.
I guess I was a little surprised to hear that there are 20-minute drops as well as multi-day drops. What are the sort of time ranges we're looking at? Are there different categories and tiers of drop length?
Yeah, so it really depends on your level as you progress through the game. So early on, we're really just introducing you to more safe environments. So say a daytime drop that only lasts 20 minutes. You're only going to be facing the game during the day. As you progress on, you can take on and get access to prospects that have much longer drop windows, but that means you're getting a cycle of day-night. And night, particularly for most of our biomes, is definitely the most dangerous.
I want to ask a little bit about what failure means in Icarus. I mean, in the trailer there was someone that fell down and you just ominously talked about the dangers of being left behind on the planet. What happens if you don't make it back to the ship in time, die on the planet? What happens?
If you think about DayZ, when you get shot, it's a very binary event that happens and there's nothing you can do, it's just over. And there's a certain charm to that.
Everything's gone.
Yeah, there's a certain charm to that. But I think if we look about...
charm. I like your use of the word charm there, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is. But I think with Icarus, we've chosen one failure state. If you run out of time on your drop, that character and all its equipment is gone.
Yeah.
So we wanted to make that terrifying, and that's why our tagline is, there are worse fates than death. So it's getting left behind. If you miss your rendezvous window with the orbital station, then that's it. Everything that you've deployed on there, your character and all that progression of that character and all that equipment is just gone. And that's our one failure state. If you run out of oxygen, someone can come and revive you. If you get attacked by this particular animal and damaged, someone can heal you. But if you run out of time, it's over.
I'm curious, I mean, there's so many elements. There's so much...
I don't know about this, dog. I don't know.
No. Feel like you abandoned DayZ, other projects.
Bro, I'll be in full-blown rage mode, dude.
You're committed to Icarus.
Well, I think a big thing for me
I don't know, bro. Not happening fast on this game.
Company, and I definitely felt like I was pulling them in a direction that was hard for them to go. And they probably felt like they were pulling me in a direction that I didn't want to go. And
this whole game of survival, I know, right?
Oh my god, dude!
And not only the studio, but myself.
That's the tagline right there.
Things I had to learn. I had to learn many of those things through failure. The solution there was to make sure it wasn't just a Dean Hall game, but it was a game built by incredibly skilled people. And we managed to assemble, I think, definitely one of the best teams I've ever worked with, an exceptional concept team through to a technical and production team as well.
Well, I know there's a ton of people that are interested in my very next question, my favorite question.
I will immediately time how long it takes me to get wherever it needs to go. Yeah, I'm going to make sure. I'm never going to leave the drop zone area. I'm still going to
sometime
leave.
next year. Our development is very advanced at this point. Our biggest question really is content. So, you know, we're making the game free to play because we wanted to maximize the number of people that play it. And we're
Ultra Kill looks cool.
A number of our,
if you're not prone to seizures.
Ex-Grinding Gear Games, who made Path of Exile, very talented in the free-to-play area. So we're very cognizant of how much content we need to provide gamers. So at the moment, we're really sort of heading into that.
Well, Dean, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us.
Awesome.
We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Happening.
Once again, that was Dean Hall from Rocket Works for the upcoming survival game Icarus. For our next game, let's head to Frankie.
Frankie!
When you're an evil supervillain, it's important to have your own sense of style. What? Evil Cat sidekicks are so 2019. Evil Genius 2.
I bet you're
asks
saying
players
so.
the
Dean
question,
Hall is making an
how
escape
would
from
you
Tarkov,
design a
basically.
supervillain fortress? Would you build a pool filled with laser sharks, or would you just give all the home appliances RGB lighting? Here's the world-exclusive first gameplay footage of Evil Genius 2: World Domination.
You're such a dog.
Bro.
I still can't get over Icarus. I still can't.
She's an absolute gem. How to take over the world in 7 easy steps.
She's my kind of weird, that's all I'm saying. Did you like Despicable Me? Do you want to play Despicable Me, the game?
I know, right?
Did you want to play the game that inspired Despicable Me? Hey, that's right, that's me right there. That was me in the game.
Stop.
I'm in the game, boys.
Despicable Me meets Megamind, yeah. Damn. You put him in a vacuum seal bag?
Yep. Whoa. Yeah, I'm down.
That looks really fun.
Sign up now for free soundtrack and a free in-game item.
We are about to see the first official gameplay footage for Godfall on PC. Counterplay Games is going to give us a guided tour of the battle for Aperion, and keen observers will notice that this is running in Unreal Engine 5. That's why those shiny sets of armor look oh so gorgeous. You can go over to the Epic Games Store and wishlist it now, or get more information on Godfall before it releases this holiday season. But for
Epic
now,
Games Store.
let's take a look.
Yeah, I already wishlisted as soon as you told me it was on PC. I immediately went there like, hit the heart button.
Hello, my name is Keith Lee,
Hi,
and
Keith.
I am the game director for Godfall.
All right, let's talk about
On
this.
behalf of Counterplay Games, we are very excited to share gameplay with you today and to offer you a glimpse into the mystical world of Godfall. Please enjoy.
I mean, it's cool, but that cape
Godfall
clipping is
still
really
in
bothering me.
development.
Dude, okay, yeah,
So some
I'm
things will
agreeing.
change
No
and
capes,
improve in
no
the
capes.
final product, including visuals and performance. Godfall is set in a brand new high fantasy universe filled with heroic knights, arcane magic, and forbidden realms. The world is split up into the elemental realms of earth, water, air, and fire. You play a Valorian knight,
The Avatar!
godlike warrior, able to equip valor plates, legendary armor sets that transform you into unstoppable masters of melee combat. As you adventure through the realms, you'll get to tear through enemies to challenge a mad god who awaits you at the top. Throughout your journey, you'll find ancient valor plates lost in time, each with their own characteristics and long history. Now,
Basically,
let's talk
almost like
about
Warframe.
gameplay in Godfall. First, our team wanted to do something different.
Well, I think their
We
outfits
wanted to combine
do all that.
action RPG loot progression with third-person melee combat to create what we
All
think
capes are
is a
bad.
whole new genre, the looter slasher. Our game is therefore one part gear-driven and one part player skill-driven. In other words, not only do we want you to find exquisite weapons with powerful loot traits, but we also want you to have that feeling of accomplishment for mastering the wide set of combat mechanics available to you in Godfall. What you're looking at now is a mid-boss fight, a tougher challenge.
Oh, mid-boss fight, boys.
Another day.
Ah!
Please check out the Godfall channels on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Thank you so much for taking a look at Godfall, and we'll be showing you more
AMD
soon.
Radeon. I don't think Nvidia's gonna get this optimized.
Next up, when PC gamers think of iconic first-person shooters, they think of games like Doom, Quake.
Godfall's not gonna be RTX on.
Our next trailer shows
As a hunter in Destiny, I find all the anti-cape rhetoric offensive. I don't mind. I don't mind capes, Raph. It's the clipping they had, man. Like the sword. It's, you know, it happens on 14 all the time. I hate it.
Is Proteus.
Protoss.
No,
like in
Proteus.
StarCraft. Oh.
Oh, this is coming from Humble Games. Maybe it is Protoss.
Jared said, wait, it's coming to PS5, I'm fine, then never. Wait, Jared, have you been watching any PS5 coverage at all? Just like, Godfall is like, was like the first exclusive they announced, or the first game they announced coming to PS5.
Yeah, that was announced last year. Once again, if you love your Doom, oh, you can even create maps. Okay.
Stevie, you're a huge ass character. Shouldn't be wearing any capes anyway. I don't know if they. I don't know. I don't really wear capes. I wear coats sometimes.
Kings wear capes. Just saying.
I guess I gotta wear capes all the time. Faye Tactics.
Girl who destroyed the world. Don't be card based.
It's card based.
He's gonna collect them all.
Devastating combos.
This summer.
I love the look of that last one. Faye Tactics is set to scratch that isometric combat itch that I know a lot of us have been feeling ever since we played Final Fantasy Tactics back in the 90s. All right, but we're not done with Humble Games yet. Their lineup, as it turns out, isn't all that humble. We're going to take a look at two more games from them. Project Wingman, a jet fighter game featuring RPG elements and VR support. And rounding things out is Carto from Sunhead Games, a gorgeous top-down puzzler. Let's take a look.
A gorgeous top-down puzzler.
Well, apparently there was a planned Queen of the Ring for this year instead of a Mae Young Classic where world events and no live audiences put it on hold. Yeah, that would it be. And at the same time, I'm pretty sure I need to go ahead and try and trademark Queen of the Ring.
I don't know what that is. That for DCUO?
No, that was from my wrestling thing. Because we had a King of the Ring and then a Queen of the Ring for the women.
Oh, okay.
Here we go, Goose.
Some new contacts. Kill confirmed. Good work, Hitman team. Return to base.
Wow.
Wishlist it now.
Hey, DevBot, have you ever wondered what Gordon Freeman's voicemail message sounds like?
Sean, that is an intriguing inquiry. However, something is wrong. I'm receiving an external transmission.
Why does this keep happening, DevBot? What's with the security? Have you upgraded to Service Pack 2 yet?
Oh my god.
Greetings, PC Gaming Show. It is I, your supreme leader, Kane. Commandeering this broadcast for an important mission briefing. You must capture the GDI base marked at these coordinates. This is a strategically significant facility. I'm just kidding. It's me, Joe Coogan. And I can take over this broadcast because I do what I want. Look, you know Command &
Oh my God,
Conquer's
that
been a
took
major part of your life.
my heart.
It's certainly been a big part of mine. The Command & Conquer Remastered Collection recently launched for PC, and it is an awesome way to relive this classic game with a bunch of new bells and whistles. I mean, who doesn't like 4K graphics, quick matches in multiplayer, or modding, am I right? I personally want to send a big shout out to all you PC gamers who have kept the legacy of Kane alive over these last 25 years. I mean, I live in death, I guess. Thanks for letting me interrupt, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the show.
Yeah, Arwen's definitely sleeping right now. It's like 2:50. It's like 3 in the morning.
Tell me, PC gamers.
Oh my God, Kane!
Figures. Perhaps you're one of the lucky
I'm going where they'll never find me.
Something you'd never trade away.
Spice!
Our next game is a celebration of toys and art. On its surface, a game about collecting, customizing, and trading, but it's also a highly social playground for creativity. One where you can make your own levels and gather with your friends to hang out, play mini games, and create together. This is Blanco's Block Party.
Blanco's Block Party.
Oh boy. World looks good.
Legend tells of a place where everyone comes together to play and dance and race and shoot and jump and fly with jetpacks or maybe bat wings, and there's lava and a mountain
Bat wings?
where you can create your own worlds and have your own adventures where you are in charge, where you can make your very own games with your very own rules, and all your friends can come and play. Like this one here. Yep,
I don't know what that is.
and I don't know what that dude is.
I think it's maybe
It's cool. What? They're all toys come to life, and I can actually play with them and own them all. That's f***ing sweet. But you see, this place isn't a legend at all. It's a party. Let's party.
Okay.
Here to bring us the inside look at Blanco's Block Party is Jamie Jackson from Mythical. Jamie, thanks so much for joining us today.
Hey man, thanks for having me.
I would love if you could just address what is Blancos.
Blancos it's a game about vinyl toys kind of coming to life and where they go when a human leaves the room. But it's also more than just a game. It's a place for content creators and gamers and collectors to come together and hang out and build the worlds and games that they really want to play. And you can have as many as your friends come and hang out with you as you want. But you could also drop the toys in. So the first toy you can play with is one called, it's a shooting mechanic. We got like a unicorn rocket launcher that fires ice creams. We got
a unicorn rocket launcher that fires ice cream, boys.
It's all about kind of like arcade fun shooter stuff. And you can set that up as a team shooter. You could have squads. You can do a bunch of stuff with it. You can even just have it free for all. Some other stuff we're going to be dropping is race toys. So you could just do point to point. You could build this super sweet like platformer and just go A to B. You could do laps. And then another one is, because Blancos, they all survive on good vibes. That's kind of what powers them. So another one you could do is actually just a vibe collection. And what's kind of super cool is all of those toys work with each other. So you can build a race,
fucking
and
soul.
then you could drop some guns in it, and it can be a race, but you can pick up guns on the way and try and knock each other out.
So you have these huge flexible tools, this community focus. We've also seen in games like Fortnite, these in-game events. Are these kinds of things that you think will show up in Blancos as well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we felt that from the beginning of development, that Blancos wasn't just this place for players to go and build and create their own world.
I was not a dev on this.
To be able to share with them different content, whether that's a music concert, whether it's a movie trailer, you know, whether it's something no one's seen yet. But absolutely, that we're definitely thinking about that kind of stuff.
Well, talk to me about the number of different designs. Like, where are these designs coming from? How many are there?
We're not talking about numbers in season 1 just yet, but we are talking about the artists. So we're really stoked we've been able to work with some of my favorites that I've been buying the vinyl toys of over the years. So John Paul Kaiser is a great artist from the UK. I ended up buying some of his toys in New York about 6 years ago, and now we get to work together and bring his toys to life in the game, which has been great fun. James Groman, who I think just kind of really epitomizes.
Oh, bro, you have to get that.
Clean back to
I
basics.
saw that was the T-Rex of the business suit. You have to buy that.
Who, for me, was kind of one of the grandfathers of vinyl toy design.
I know people are going to want more information. They're going to want to know when they can play Blankos, when they can see more. Where do they go for that?
If you want to keep just up to date with things, go and check out blankos.com. You can register there right now, so you can, secure your account name and get ready for launch. We're going to be launching end of the year, so not too far away now, but we're also going to be starting to look for our beta at some point soon as well. So if you get registered, we might be able to get you in that.
Jamie from Mythical, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Once again, the name of the game is Blankos Block Party. Let's take a look at what's coming up next at this year's PC Gaming Show.
You're watching the PC Gaming Show, presented by PC Gamer.
Come on,
Stay
New
tuned
World.
for more trailers,
Come
announcements,
on,
and
New
footage.
World.
Coming up later, we celebrate the 20th anniversary of A Total War. What's next in Escape from Tarkov? The reveal of horror
Tarkov?
strategy game, Rogue Lords, and more. Back to you, Frankie.
The PC is the birthplace of space flight action games, and our next project,
Space
2, expands on that tradition with its gorgeous handcrafted universe. The focus here
I could
is on
definitely see that being a NotA
exploration
game.
and
Yeah, that'd be a lot of
dogfighting,
fun to fuck
with
around
alien
with, for sure.
species standing in the way of outfitting your ship with unique modules, weapons, and devices. And as we're about to see in this next trailer, combat won't just take place in the cold vacuum of space, but also the atmospheres of planets themselves.
I don't normally
Here's
host a
Space
PC gaming show, but when I do, I just like the most interesting man in the world. That's Day 9 in a nutshell. I mean, he doesn't need to wear a business suit. He's working from home.
Sure. Rockfish Games
presents another space simulator. We're getting kind of old here, guys. Everspace 2. Oh, it is pretty. Just waiting to see the Imperial Star Destroyer, that's all.
That's really good.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Damn, dude.
Closed alpha starting June 15th on Steam.
That's in 2 days. That's this Monday.
Oh Lord.
Is that Donkey?
Fire poo? Fire fart?
What the hell are we looking at? That's a nun?
Wait, did the fist just come out and punch things? Inclinati?
Bruh.
PC gamers, I'm sure
They
you'll
snuck
agree.
that in.
If a horse shows up at your
They
door
snuck that in.
and you don't remember ordering a horse, it's probably best to keep the door shut.
Hey, I just got a
One of the
notification
coolest
that
things
the
about
SC
a Total
Comic Con
War Saga
2020
Troy, the
was
next
officially
game from Creative
canceled.
Assembly, is that
Damn
it will
it!
enable players
The
to
actual
experience
event.
multiple different versions of how the iconic
It's funny
battle
because
went
we were
down,
just talking about
including
it.
several explanations for what that mythical horse actually was.
Seeing
I'll
if
get
there's
the
like a
door
post that
while
they
you
just
watch
did.
the latest trailer.
Peggy 16.
O silver-tongued Odysseus, there is only one response to Queen Helen's abduction, and that is war.
In Total War Saga Troy, you can rewrite the events of one of the greatest conflicts ever told, the Trojan War. As Odysseus besieged the legendary city of Troy in 3 ingenious and equally devastating ways, all based around prominent theories from throughout the ages as to what the iconic Trojan horse really resembled.
The walls of this city may appear to be mighty, but no defenses are impregnable.
Using gargantuan siege towers, take the fight to the walls. Slaughter the Trojans atop and force them back into their pitiful
You leave
city.
them Trojans alone. They have gone through enough.
The enemy are unaware of your presence. Position your troops to retain your advantage once the attack begins.
Sneak troops into the city in a vast, horse-headed vessel fit for the gods. Under the cloak of darkness, use guerrilla tactics to sabotage the unbreachable city gates, leaving the Trojan warriors defenseless.
I've never played
allowing the Achaean
Rome Total War, and
soldiers to
people tell me that I'm
begin
really,
razing
really
the city
missing
to the
out.
ground.
Their walls have been breached.
Even the greatest defenses cannot stand against nature's might. In a land ravaged by earthquakes, patience is rewarded. Send your troops forward. Troy is yours for the taking.
Guerrilla tactics, yeah.
Myth meets history in a war that will define the ages. Experience the legend of Troy this summer.
Victory will make you immortal.
Oh shit!
Free to play on the Epic Game Store for 24 hours?
In 2021. And hey, speaking of sneaking in big surprises, a master of
Right now?
segue. This year, we've
think
teamed
so.
up
I
with Intel to
can't
build a
open mine right at
legendary
the moment.
custom computer inspired by art, weaponry, and the artifacts found in the game. DevBot. I understand you know your way around a computer, right?
Affirmative. Sean, I have a soft
There it
spot
is.
for Bronze Age computers.
Well, great. Why don't you tell our audience a little
Came out
bit
42
more?
minutes ago.
Can do, Sean. Behold,
They're having to
PC
reschedule
gamers.
Comic-Con back in March.
Intel CPU.
They are canceling 2020.
Intel Core i9 10900K processor.
So they'll be back
10 core
March of
flagship
next year.
CPU is built for maximum gaming performance and overclocking, especially
I get it.
useful
I'm so
in
sad.
epic strategy games like a Total War Saga Troy. The build also features a top-of-the-line GeForce RTX
Hey,
2080
GeForce
Ti.
RTX, how you doing?
Also on the Asus motherboard are a spacious 4 terabytes of fast storage and 128 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. The computer is powered by a platinum-certified Corsair 1200 watt power supply, and temperatures are kept at a nominal level thanks to 9 RGB fans running alongside liquid cooling. The copper tubing is not only effective.
Matt, it's called a Total War Saga Troy, but it's not free right now. It's free the first day of release, which is
PCs
August
are more than
13th.
specs. They're a passion. When we build a PC, we form a relationship with that piece of hardware. We wanted to
so
show
August
you every
13th
step
for the
of that
first
process. For this build,
24
we
hours you
enlisted
can
a
get it.
master
So you have to wait till
craftsman,
that day.
Brian Carter, a PC modder with over a decade and
So
a half
set
of
a
experience.
reminder on your
PC
calendar.
Gamer and Intel have created a 4-part series following Brian as he created this epic artifact. DevBot, cue it up.
Hey, my name is Brian Carter, and I've been building custom PC mods for over 16 years. I'm working with Intel
Brian,
and a
take it
Total
easy.
War Saga Troy on a very special custom PC project that we're thrilled to debut at the PC Gaming Show. Join me in a 4-part video series as I take you through each stage of the scratch build process. We begin with the inspiration and design phase, where we figure out how to take the amazing design assets from a Total War Saga Troy and functionalize them to house our best-in-class components, like the 10th gen Intel Core i9 10900K processor. Then I'll show you how I assemble, finish, and test this one-of-a-kind PC. A big thank you to Intel and Creative Assembly for letting me work on this incredibly fun and challenging project. I hope you like it.
Oh,
yeah.
It looks so good. And I have some good news. Episode 1 is available now, and I have even better news. You can win this PC from DevBot's loving clutches.
Ow.
Head on over to PCGamer.com/IntelPC to learn more and enter for a chance to win. And with that, it's time to return to more PC Gaming Show action with the fantastic Frankie.
Last year, Remnant from the Ashes challenged gamers to take on monstrous creatures in a post-apocalyptic world. Today, we're excited to announce the biggest update yet for the game. Upcoming DLC that will conclude
There's been 60,000 entries so far.
The fate of humankind is at stake. It's time to bring an end to the root once and for all. This is the world reveal of Remnant from the Ashes, Subject 2923.
I know.
Available August 20th on PC, Xbox One, and PS4.
World exclusive.
They say
I think the Shadow Man trailer is supposed to be at 3:29. Perfect world. What the fuck are they doing?
Gate somewhere. Another hole we have to plug in our sinking civilization.
This Remnants?
Maybe the root's not the only thing we need to worry about.
Down. Remnant from Ashes, Subject 2029. New DLC, okay.
The new Remnant from the Ashes content looks fantastic. And you know what else is fantastic? Hearing the opinions of strangers from the internet. Nothing makes my day as much as hearing what's inside your mind. So please use hashtag PC Gaming Show on whatever your platform of preference may be, and you just might have your comment show up live on the show.
So far, it's only been Twitter.
Next title, we have to look at classic remasters.
Can't be Twitch.
Capcom has been updating the original
YouTube.
Resident Evil games,
And there's
in
a
the
Facebook.
same vein, 2K is now updating Mafia. The original Mafia trilogy is getting a full definitive edition remaster, with the original game, the 2002 Mafia, getting a full ground-up remake with 4K support. We got a brand new trailer for you, so let's take a look at Lost Heaven 2 decades later.
Hey, Tommy. Detective Norman. How long you been?
I played 2. 2 was really good.
I never played any of them.
2 was really good.
He handed you the Morello case. Right out of the gate. That's what the paper says, ain't it? And what's it to you? Case must be getting pretty cold by now. Or you got something might warm it up? Yeah, I might have something.
If we see a Twitch one show up and it's not emotes, we know it's fake.
Very true.
What do they call you, son? Thomas. Thomas Angelo, sir.
Oh, it's also coming to the Epic Game and Steam.
Nice. Oh, it's out now.
Man, DevBot, after a beautiful trailer like that, I gotta know, do you have any contacts in the Mafia?
Sean, I have left that life behind me. I'm programmed not to form relationships with organized crime.
Wow.
However,
That's funny.
I can call one of the developers of Mafia Definitive Edition.
Well, fantastic. Let's ring him up, DevBot. Joining me to talk about Mafia is the president and CCO of Hangar 13. It is
CCO.
Hayden Blackman. Hayden, thanks so much for joining us today.
Chief Creative Officer.
So for people who haven't played the original Mafia, which is a 2002 release, talk to us about this game.
Mafia, the Definitive Edition, is a complete ground-up remake of Mafia from 2002, which is a seminal game that really launched the Mafia franchise. And in Mafia, you take on the role of Tommy Angelo, who is a cab driver that falls in with the mob during the 1930s, actually during the height of Prohibition, in a city called Lost Heaven, which is loosely based on Chicago. And as a member of the Salieri
really
crime
good.
family, he really gets
The second
embroiled in a war with the Morello crime family. And we kind of explore that story and Tommy's evolution from cab driver to respected member of the Mafia.
I feel like in the last 10 years, we've seen HD editions, remasters that are more graphical updates, but my understanding is that this is far more than just a new coat of paint on a game from 2002. Talk to me about what a remake means.
Everything was rebuilt, so every asset, every cinematic was reshot.
Wow.
And all the gameplay was completely
Wow.
redone. Now, we kept all the same big beats from the original game. The story is the same for the most part. All the big plot points are there. All the missions are there and represented. But again, everything was completely rebuilt from the ground up in order to kind of meet the expectations of today's gamers and take advantage of today's technology.
The location in pretty much every open world game is a central character. In 2002, we have seen a ton of gameplay changes between then and now, 2020. Can you talk a little bit about some of the ways you've updated the open world setting and maybe some of the new mechanics that players can expect?
So we do that a number of different ways. You know, one, we looked at how populated can we make it, and we took some of the kind of world interactions and some of the things that we did with, crowds and non-player characters and other kind of city life from Mafia 3 and put them into Mafia the Definitive Edition. But we also looked at, are there ways for us to kind of redesign the city so it's more fun to drive around? You know, do we need to widen the streets? Do we need to make sure that there's not as many 90-degree turns so that you can kind of coast around corners? And as we capture the feel of the vehicles, are there things that we want to do to make sure that the roads have grip or they're slick in the rain? And so that, I think, brought a lot of life to it as well, because most of the way that you engage with the city is through driving.
I mean, speaking of rebuilding things from the ground up, I gotta ask you about the cinematics. I mean, they looked gorgeous in the trailer. Yeah. And I mean, what was the process of rebuilding all of those cinematics?
For us, it was really, how do we recreate these, again, taking advantage of some of the cutting edge stuff that we've been doing at Hangar 13. So, we have, really great facial scanning and likeness capture technology, a state-of-the-art mocap facility. So we really wanted to take advantage of that for, the
Get with Aurelius, we need to get a motion capture studio.
Okay, I'll work on that. Don't worry.
Some of that character development and maybe some of that clarity that we were going for without losing the essence of each moment.
Well, now it's time for my favorite question.
Yeah.
When can we play Mafia Definitive Edition, and where can people go right now to learn more?
Sure. So we are looking at an August 28th launch date, and we still, have a ways to go, and we're working on that kind of final polish push right now. But I'm really confident, really bullish in that date right now. If you want more information, you can go to mafiagame.com.
After seeing the trailer, I personally am hyped, Hayden. Thank you
so
much for joining us.
Definitely still play Mafia now, but the
PC
definitive
Gaming Show, once
4K
again,
edition will be coming out in August.
.com.
Okay.
For our next title, it's time to head on over to Frankie.
Sean,
Okay.
next up, it's one of those games that looks so pretty, we just had to show it to you. Ever wondered what Slay the Spire might be like with Tim Burton at the helm? Well, Road Lords could be the answer. It's being jointly developed by Cyanide.
I think I ever made those
Studio,
combinations
and
in my
sees
head,
you
to be honest
building
with
a
you.
team from storybook psychos like Dracula, Bloody Mary, and Baron Samedi. Makes all the more sense when you realise you're being employed by the devil himself, a job that has my name written all over it. The game is out this October, and we've got a brand new gameplay trailer.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this exclusive gameplay reveal of our new title, Rogue Lords. Development is moving forward, and we are very excited to share some in-game elements and combat mechanics for the very first time.
Definitely
Rogue
lost
Lords
some
is a
Baron Samedi there.
roguelike game where you play as the devil. You have to build your team with legends of evil
Baron
to lead them
Baron
in runs
Samedi.
through multiple events and fights. After a terrible defeat years ago, you're finally coming back with your most faithful disciples to wreak havoc and terror in a world unbalanced after your long absence. The combat is turn-based and strategic. You will need to build your set of skills through your run to be prepared for any threat, analyze your enemy's next attacks, and create combos to secure victory. Every skill costs action points. think how to make the best of them each turn.
Dracula's
When
not
one of your
doing shit.
disciples becomes
There he is.
vulnerable,
Nope, he just
your
got
own
hit.
health bar is exposed, which is persistent during the entire run. If your health is reduced to 0, your run is finished. In Rogue Lords, you are the devil, so you don't have to play by the same rules as mortals. When the situation becomes tricky, you can use souls to play with the interface and change an enemy health bar, for example. This is an expensive trick to use, but very powerful and useful in the most difficult.
That's dope
Thank you
as
for
fuck.
watching. Stay tuned for more info coming soon. See you next time.
If you're a big fan of roguelites, you know they're known for two things: procedurally generated worlds and permadeath. Our next game, Unexplored 2, puts an interesting twist on these ideas. What if your character's demise changed the game world itself, altering it for all of your future playthroughs? From developer Ludomotion and publisher Big Sugar, this is Unexplored 2: The Wayfarer's Legacy.
When called upon to be the next Wayfarer, will you answer?
No.
When tasked to take your place in a long line of heroes,
I don't think I will.
will you waver?
I gotta go places? No.
When challenged to forge your legacy out of strife, hardship, and magic, will you be victorious?
Yeah.
This is our world. It is your burden. From beyond the gate into the First Valley, there is no return. Will you be ready?
The latest update for Dauntless is the most ambitious chapter yet for this online free-to-play RPG.
Oh, the Call of the Void?
In Call of the Void,
Yeah.
players unravel a mystery surrounding an ancient
just updated
civilization,
that.
culminating in a showdown with a new otherworldly behemoth. And as a nice little bonus, if you go to playdauntless.com right now and use the code PCGamingShow2020, you can get some free in-game rewards. Nice. Let's take a closer look at this update that's available now in Dauntless. This is Call of the Void.
It's a free-to-play Monster Hunter. Oh man.
Is the whole game neon like this?
What's that?
Is the game normally neon like this?
No, it's not.
This is just like for the.
This is because of the update. Like the bosses traveling through those portals, this is a whole new thing for them.
There's still more games to come on the PC Gaming Show. Here's what's around the corner. Take a closer look at Blightbound, the new action RPG from Devolver. A
Oh my
special
God,
collection of
Devolver.
exciting independent games coming to PC. Back to you, Frankie.
There aren't many games about being in nature, which is why Among Trees caught my eye. In this first-person survival sandbox, you get to explore a colourful, breathing world that's full to the brim with life. Just don't go wandering around like Snow White. Wild, deadly beasts share this painted world with you, and you'll want to move carefully to avoid their bitey bits. Produced
Bitey
by
bits.
a three-person team out of Sweden,
Why don't you talk
this
like that?
project demonstrates the creative
Sorry,
power
I
of
apologize.
independent creators on PC.
Sorry.
He is showing you up, son.
Cheers.
Bitey bits. I love that. You're too American.
Cute. Oh, look at this cute ass game.
Oh, there's Aurelius' first requirement, build. Her second requirement, survive.
Survive, yeah. bear.
Among Trees Early Access. Available on the Epic Game Store now.
Oh shit, boys.
Now, if you're like me, you've drunk your fair share of potions in video games over the years. But you've probably never stopped to consider the business side of these magical elixirs. In Potionomics, you're a witch who must save her potion shop from the clutches of
Potionomics,
greedy
alright.
loansharks, bartering and haggling with a slew of demanding customers. Let's take a closer look at this unique fantasy concept.
So, Among Trees is on sale right now for $16.99. Its original price is $20. Potionomics! Word! Oh, this is XC News' newest game. Damn Nats. Just waiting for customers. Oh my god, are you having to haggle the price?
Fuck yeah. Well, no, they haggle with you, so you gotta deal with the hagglers.
Oh, hell nah. Find your inner peace and sales will follow. Oh my god, it's a card-based game.
Oh, that Walrus man is like, give me some fucking potion.
What? Well done, well done, Exceed. Well done. This is cute.
We spend a lot of time in video
game,
games
right?
fixated on finding the best, the most powerful gear. But in our next game, Mortal Shell, things are a little different. You aren't scouring a dungeon looking for a +1 sword. You're exploring a shattered world for the remains of defeated warriors that you then possess like a ghost. These are the Mortal Shells, and they're much more than mere pieces of armor and stats. Each one has a complicated backstory, a playstyle, and an identity that might give you mixed feelings about the body you're occupying. Coming later this year exclusively to the Epic Game Store on PC, let's take a look at this gorgeous and brutal action game, Mortal Shell.
I foresaw this.
Once again, another Souls game.
On the walls, counted the days until you'd come.
Yes. Not like Souls, but Souls-esque.
Peering across time and space, yearning for a glimpse of the unknown.
Into the unknown.
You seem different.
The fuck?
Call this out, yo.
Consecrated fires revealed cinders and shadows. But beneath it all, no monsters, no gods, only oblivion.
Ooh. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Mortal Shell.
All right. Beta starts July 3rd, folks.
But wait, there's more. We've gotten the chance to see some of the core gameplay of Mortal Shell, but now it's time to talk about bosses. Bosses are a classic staple of this type of RPG. And in our second piece of Mortal Shell footage, we'll see a boss that isn't just a one-and-done threat.
Bosses?
Instead, it's a constant adversary throughout the campaign. The Hattern is a mysterious figure who stalks the player throughout Mortal Shell. As you grow in skill and master new weapons, so will he. The clip we're about to watch shows the player's very first duel with the elusive adversary. Let's take a look.
Okay. He's not wearing any clothes.
I know, right? But he's not performing any kind of spells right now, I guess. There's no like
Yes.
menu.
He used that token to, I guess, increase damage. I'm guessing the player is what's controlling him to freeze like that.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe they're deliberately not showing us the HUD.
I mean, this is the HUD. This is it, I feel. Oh, shit. Alright, don't get greedy now.
I know, that happens to me all the time when I play games like this. All the fucking time, dude.
One hit. All you had to do is just one more strike. I guess he's done.
Whoa! Typically on the PC Gaming Show, we don't
The hell
spend
just
too
happened?
much
I
time
don't
talking
even know.
about the Nintendo 64. But the beauty of PC gaming is that one way or another, almost all games find their way to us and are often better off for it.
I hear it. Think
After
here it
giving
comes.
Blade Runner and Turok the Remaster treatment, Night Dive Studios is now modernizing Shadow Man, a 1999 cult classic.
Valiant
They're
Comics,
adding in
Bubba.
support for 4K and widescreen.
Oh, that's right. We
plus
talked about
a
this.
whole suite of cut content from this dark
Wow.
action classic. Let's take a closer look.
I didn't think it was even based off of Valiant, but Valiant promoted it. It's like, tune in. Night Dive Studios is remastering. Yeah, they're like in glorious form right there.
Why is Valiant don't make? They need to make more video games, dude.
I mean, they haven't made video games since Turok and like from the 90s. That's the thing is, like, I remember seeing Shadow Man. I was like, that doesn't look anything like the guy that we've seen in comics. This is the original Shadow Man. Woo! How we've come in graphics, folks. How have we come? Like, yeah, even looking at this, it's like it's nothing what we've imagined or seen from the Shadow Man comics.
Yeah.
That's why I never really thought of, like, this can't be the same thing. Look, he grabbed it, okay? That's all we can say.
That's right.
Wait, is that it?
Yeah.
I am on a first-name basis with our next guest, as he has been here at the PC Gaming Show 6
That doesn't look
years
anything.
running. From Tripwire Interactive,
That was nothing.
The president himself, it's John Gibson. Thanks so much for joining us, John.
Sean, it's my pleasure. I'm so excited to be back with you again to talk about so much cool stuff happening at Tripwire.
Yeah, you guys have been doing a lot of stuff, and I just want to kick off
I'm about
by
to go to their
asking,
I'm about to go to their
talking
Facebook
about Killing
post. Like,
Floor
what
2.
was that?
So Killing Floor 2 just released the Perilous Plunder Summer Update. It's got 4 new weapons: Blunderbuss, Glock 18, Kaboom Stick, Tesla Launcher, new official map called Desolation, Space Pirate themed outfits, We're running a seasonal event with rewards until July 7th.
Tesla launcher.
And right now, it's free on Steam for a week, so you can go play it.
I also have to ask about the follow-up to a game that was announced at the PC Gaming Show, Chivalry 2. Talk to me about Chivalry 2.
So we're working with Torn Banner Studios, we're publishing, Torn Banner's developing, and Chivalry 2 is coming along great. It's so fun, and we're excited to announce some big news, cross-play between the PC and the consoles, so you can hack and slash your console friends in Chivalry 2.
Nice, dude.
And last, a game that has been so popular on Twitch. Talk to me about Man-Eater.
Oh my God,
so
yes.
We were so excited to get Man-Eater out the door. You know, we've shown it to you guys originally in 2018. We had all that fun with Frankie in the shark suit, which I'm kind of missing. The game is doing great. People are loving it. So much fan love, so many fan videos. We're just really happy to have it out there and people eating lots of humans.
It's such a funny game too. You know, you've talked a little bit about what games, what has been announced from Tripwire Interactive. What's coming up next for Tripwire?
So I wish we could come forward and announce an all-new game, and that would be great. But
I like how he lists fake names like Boomstick on the Glock 18.
Yeah, you know, is in process. It's going to be coming out in the not too distant future, hopefully. Maneater, we're taking the community feedback and we're looking at things that we can add to the game. So you haven't seen the last of Maneater. And Killing Floor 2, you know, the game came out in 2015. So we're really thinking about what's next for the Killing Floor franchise. So stay tuned.
Well, if history is any indicator, John, I'm sure I'll see you at next year's PC Gaming Show with those very updates. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Now, at this year's PC Gaming Show, we've already taken a look at some Epic Game Store exclusives. Mortal Shell in particular looks very promising. But for a sense of what else there is, let's take a look at this.
Need to be a sponsor. Was that Skate 4?
I don't know.
I know it's Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
Makes sense.
The Meat Boy still going.
Twin Mirror.
Surgeon Simulator 2.
Oh my gosh. Ooblets. Phantom Brigade. Oh damn, that was pretty dope.
Yeah, coming next year too. Iron Harvest from Deep Silver, September 1st.
Nice.
Here we go, Assassin's Creed, PS5 launch title. Probably Xbox Series X too. Awful, I am actually really excited to play. I just need that Tony Hawk like right now. Let's go.
Blightbound is a 3-player dungeon crawler where you and your friends explore unique dungeons, fighting a terrifying cadre of mystical and monstrous enemies, grab valuable loot, and recover fallen heroes to expand your roster of available warriors. Blightbound will battle its
Dude, I am
way
still
onto
just
Steam
completely
Early Access
upset
later this year
about
as an
Valiant's
ever-expanding
Shadow Man
game
game.
with new maps, new heroes to
I'm
add
going
to
to their
your
fucking
roster,
Facebook
and
page
new loot to
just to,
retrieve.
like,
Yeah,
what was
when you
that
say
garbage?
remaster, you expect it to look a little better than the N64 version, right? No.
Yeah. Behold, Blightbound, a cooperative dungeon crawler that tasks 3 heroes to venture down from their mountain refuge to face
All
the
that copyright
abominations
music.
of the Blight, a mysterious and corrupting fog that enshrouds the land.
Look, I don't care. It can be copyright all at once, and let them come after me. I will immediately go. It's like, hey, it's inside the game. I'm allowed by the developer in their terms of service.
Battle
Don't
a
give a fuck.
terrifying horde of monstrous enemies
And we listen to some classic Rage Against the Machine because we need some rage right now.
Each class of heroes
know, right?
fulfills a specific role on the
Posers
team
out
to
there.
overcome mounting
Oh my god, calm down, you're freaking out.
puzzles and synchronize
Holy
their
shit.
ultimate abilities to unleash massive damage. battle through 3 distinct lands, each with several dungeons to conquer, including the eerie Gravemine, the oppressive Underhold,
this looks pretty
and the
fun.
precarious Blood
Yeah,
Ridge.
and it's co-op, so.
Steel your nerves and prepare once again to enter.
Always like a good co-op game.
Yep. We are Blightbound.
Blightbound.
Are you viewers at home still thinking about that computer?
No.
I know. Swoon. Oh, sorry. And now more from the PC Gaming Show.
One thing we cherish about PC gaming is its openness. The PC is a platform where anyone can build stuff, tinker,
they're gonna
and
leave the best
express
for last?
themselves.
What's going on here?
And that spirit invites creators.
Are you
streamers,
sure they're supposed to be
developers,
showing
stores,
it?
and all
Oh
kinds
yeah.
of different
There's a
voices
major
contribute to
announcement for
PC
New
gaming's
World.
vibrancy.
Okay.
We've
Sorry,
already
whoa,
featured
calm down,
a
everybody.
lot of exciting independent games here today.
Okay.
But
I'm here.
in rapid fire succession,
Oh,
here
I
are
thought
8
you were
more
here for
indie
her.
projects that we're excited about.
Hey, Frankie's good
Shadows
too.
of Doubt is a detective stealth game set in a fully simulated sci-fi noir city.
Press X for doubt. This was also built on the new Minecraft engine.
In the Forgotten City, you fall into an ancient Roman utopia only to find it full of people, mysteries, and difficult moral choices. Explore an open world locked in time.
Each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. Somebody
Reimagine the critically mod.
lives.
What was it?
That won a National Writers Guild.
Figure
Okay.
out who and stop them.
Oh, guys, they do blink. Whew.
You already know what will happen if you fail.
Forgotten City. I don't know.
Find
about
your own truth in Paradise Killer, a first-person open-world murder mystery. Play as investigation freak Lady Love Dies as they explore the world, uncover the facts, and breathe life back into paradise.
Mention at the what start. Oh, sorry, Raph. I
There's been
had
a
to go
murder.
say bye to Carla and she was going to work.
Last night, Paradise was killed. I'm investigation freak Lady Love Dies, reporting for duty.
Dang.
That's one hell name.
Job to scour the streets of Paradise and hunt for evidence.
Oh yeah,
One
yeah,
of
New
these
World. Yeah.
Psychopaths could have done it.
What the fuck?
Breathing life back into Paradise won't be easy.
What game is
When
that
love
city
dies,
about? I don't
all
re-
remains
honestly.
are the
It,
facts. Paradise
I was
Killer.
focusing on the engine.
Haven is an RPG about the journey of two lovers escaped to a lost planet to stay together.
Oh, we saw this.
Yeah.
I was very intrigued by this.
Here we go. More wrestling. Good thing we don't have to scrub.
At worst, I kill them.
Whoa, you.
Oh, come on. Dodge this one.
Got it.
You rock. You like that?
That's gotta hurt.
You rock. Not gonna give us any more information on it. That's it.
Cartel Tycoon is a narrative-driven drug empire simulator where you
Fucking
rule
Tiny-
as a
from
succession
Tiny
of
Build.
fictional drug lords in a world where
Cartel
death and violence
Tycoon?
are inevitable.
Please let it be what I think it is. Yeah, Boa. Oh shit.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Download free demo on Steam now. Okay. Okay.
Trash Sailors is a survival co-op adventure game set in a dangerous,
Oh,
ruined
from
world
Publisher
full of
Tiny Build
junk,
again. Go
where
Tiny
you
Build.
and friends must survive the Great Flood.
Oh my god, it's that Misadventures game show from Cartoon Network.
It's a
This is definitely an Aslan game. Look, after the game wrapped, I'm tired of rafts.
Chris Tales is an indie love letter to classic RPGs that lets you experience past, present, and future simultaneously.
Oh damn, she has something in her eye. No, it's not happily. Oh, there we go. I like the art style.
Because it's very weedy, right?
Yeah. Damn, it's even next gen consoles coming soon. Holy crap!
It's even coming on Stadia.
I saw that.
In collaboration with
For no one to
veteran
play.
Chris Avallone, Alalong
except for the 3
offers
people playing
fast-paced
Destiny.
action with a deep narrative, bringing
They're busy playing
ARPG
Destiny.
dynamics to a new level with a skill-based gameplay inspired by great classics and modern masterpieces.
And modern masterpieces. Man, they keep telling us
is a
to
curious
wish list.
project from the co-creators of 2 of our favorite games, Dishonored and Prey. Despite its top-down
These
perspective,
games ain't
Weird
coming out
West
in
carries forth
2020,
much of the
man.
same spirit of
COVID-19
those
shut that
first-person
down.
games laid out in a dark reimagining of the Wild
Damn
West, filled
you.
with fantastical creatures. From Wolfeye Studios and Devolver, let's take a look at Weird West.
I think we've seen this, right?
Yeah, I think we saw this during the PC Gaming Show.
West.
Or not PC Gaming Show, but
opportunity.
the Game Awards last year.
Yeah.
A place where you can be
Yeah, we did.
hero, scoundrel,
I've been to PC Gaming Show last year.
anything in between. This ain't quite the Wild West as you know it. There are ancient powers at war with each other. Strange entities lurking in the dead of night with their own rules and their own peculiar motives. Welcome to the Weird West.
Weird West was. It was VGA's. That's right, Raph. Thanks.
Okay.
That's right.
They got no arms. They're missing an arm.
Coming out here could be the best.
They're all missing the same arm in the same place. That's
if
really
you can
weird.
survive, that is.
You survived.
Joining me to talk about Weird West is the president and creative director at Wolfeye Studios. It's Raf Colantonio. How's it going, Raf?
It's like 32 minutes to this thing ends. Like, come on.
I am awesome and eager to talk about this game.
You
I
get
wanna start
3
with
minutes,
something
guys.
very
Let's go.
Straightforward. What is Weird
What time?
West?
I thought it ends at 4.
Weird West is
Yeah, it's like 13 minutes.
action RPG.
Oh, I thought you said
that
32.
is
I was
set
like, wait,
in
what?
An environment that is called the Weird West.
This isn't
And
enough
it's
time to
very
give Trex
much
ample time on the
kind
game
of
he wants to see,
games
okay?
that I've been working on in the past, except that the
last, baby, that's
perspective
the
is
last.
more like a isometric, top-down kind of view.
Yeah, I mean, we've referenced Prey and Dishonored, and we normally think of the immersive sim as first-person games like that. What happens when you try to translate that to that top-down isometric perspective?
There's not much different in the spirit. You will really find yourself at home. It's just that it's a different
Stick around
perspective.
after the PC Gaming
instead
Show
of seeing
credits for
through the
one
eyes
more
of the-
special
of the
trailer.
player, the character, you have a chance to run a party of people. So you have followers, and you have more kind of like of a strategy.
Man, that's fine, because as soon as this is over with, I'm actually going to stop so I can eat.
Is, it's still the same.
Yeah, I
kind
gotta
of
food.
spirit, but with
Yeah,
a
we're
different
going out to eat
perspective.
tonight too.
And, you know,
So.
in particular for people that
grab
maybe
some
haven't played immersive sims,
We like to have
I know
talks
that the whole
afterwards, but I didn't know
notion
it's gonna be
of
2 hours,
creative
so
problem solving
there you go.
is a big aspect. Multiple ways to get past the same obstacle. Can you give some examples of that in Weird West?
we like games where we set up an environment for you, a context. There's a world. There are characters.
This looks really
there are
good, to be honest with you.
And
Oh, it
all
does.
of those objects have got consistent rules. And then there's an objective, which is, for example, go inside this house and frame a character by putting a letter that he did not actually truly write, but you put it there so that the sheriff can find it, right? You could do it in a very stealthy way, which would be what you would imagine people would do. So probably use a power and put people to sleep and then get inside.
You've talked about the different things that you can do as a player in the game, but who are you? What can the player do to shape who the character is over the course of the game?
Right, so this is a very good question and also a very dangerous one for me.
It's the riskiest question yet, man.
To make it simple,
Oregon Trail on
you
crack.
are going to play 5 different characters. Once the main quest is over with the
5?
first character, you go to the next one.
In this game,
Now,
Oregon
the
Trail
first
gets
one
the
is still in the
dysentery.
world, so you can go back and recruit him or her in your party.
What does death mean for you and for your companions in Weird West?
It's a risk that we're taking. We're gonna have different modes. There's the super hard mode where you die and you're dead.
Is the game sort of designed to be like playing in one forward timeline? If someone dies, you're not supposed to reload. You're just supposed to continue to play within the same world?
Yeah, you continue to play with the same world, but now the sad thing is that that doesn't apply to your followers, the characters that are with you, but maybe they'll come back at you someday in the form of an undead, or you don't know what's gonna happen. You can revive your followers if you're there and if you have the right tools with you, but if you don't and they die, that's it. You know, your followers are now in a little graveyard somewhere.
You make it sound cute. A precious little graveyard. Well, they will maybe come back as the undead. Yeah. Now, Raph, when can people get their hands on Weird West?
So the game ships in 2021, but some of you are gonna have a chance to play a demo actually pretty soon in the incoming months. You can follow Wolfeye Studios on Twitter and as well as Devolver Digital on Twitter as well for more information about that.
Nice.
Well, wonderful, Raph. Thank you
Oregon
so much
Trail
for
on
coming
crack.
out. Once
Wow.
again, that is Devolver
That's
Digital,
right.
Wolfeye Studios on Twitter for that upcoming demo. For our next game, believe it or not, yet again, we're going to go to Frankie.
Sean, I don't know about you, but there are times I wish for a simpler life. A life spent as a farmer in a humble JRPG village, where all I have to worry about is which vegetables to plant, what to name my chickens, and which of the dozen townsfolk I should propose marriage to. Our next game is a return to that simpler life.
Stop.
From XC Games, this is
But I get
Story
it.
of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town.
The fuck? This is not what you wanted.
No.
This is the opposite of what you wanted.
Hey, did you want a Nintendo game on the PC and not on Nintendo? Here you go.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I better not be the post-credit reveal. Find love along the way.
How will you live your farm life, Trex?
On the farm.
Marvelous. I'm so happy that you've been sending in your reactions, your memes, your takes of various temperatures throughout the show. Through the wonderful magic of motion graphics, you can even read them before your very eyes right now. I'm delighted by so many of them. Furious at a few, but I'm confused by none because you're just making a lot of sense today. We're in the home stretch of the show, so please continue to let us know which PC games you're excited about by using hashtag #PCGamingShow. Now, when it comes to genres, there are few as ambitious on PC as the MMO.
Thank you.
It requires a vast amount of resources to create a
If he okey-dokes me,
Might not be talking about your game.
hundreds
I
of
know,
millions
right?
of players for years, and I know this because I watched season 1 of Mythic Quest.
show
Due
off.
on closed
Mythic Quest
beta
was
on
fucking
July
great.
I don't have
23rd,
Apple TV,
Amazon Games'
Steven.
New World aims to
I
deliver
didn't use
that
Apple TV to
vast
watch
open
it,
world with
Trex.
pitched battles of 100
Send me that link.
players. I'm excited to announce today that if you pre-order New World right now, you can get into
Oh.
that July 23rd beta a full month
July
before the
23rd.
full release on August 25th. This is New World.
So August 25th release date, July 23rd beta.
World. All right, everybody, shut up. Shut up. Just kidding.
Tell me your secrets.
Silly hat.
Ew.
That was gross as fuck.
Little bitch. Here's your PvP.
That was dope. But
Oh my god.
oh shit! What the hell was that?
Yo,
The hell
I've had that bitch pure since day one on Steam.
Here on the PC Gaming Show, we're big fans of Life is Strange, the
Wait.
award-winning adventure series from
Wait.
developer Not. Having undergone some big changes since its first reveal in 2018, Twin Mirror
Not even a
Studios'
developer
next
interview, you
game
son of a
is
bitch!
a psychological thriller that follows investigative journalist Sam, who returns to his hometown
This is
in West
bullshit.
Virginia. Available to wishlist now
That's all
on
you
the
get.
Epic Game Store. Let's watch.
That's all you get, buddy. That's all you get. Now hit the curb thing.
Peaceful tops that list. Until that day.
You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid.
I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. You might be right. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
Man, they're expanding. So is this set in that
You
universe?
may have
or
seen
not?
Metal
I don't
Hellsinger
know.
announced earlier this week, and today we get the opportunity to take a closer look at this unique game that the studio bills as a rhythm FPS. Published by Funcom,
rhythm
you have to battle
FPS.
through 8 hells, blasting demons to a heavy metal
Alright.
soundtrack.
Funcom?
And to talk about one of the most epic encounters in the game is the creative director at The Outsiders, David Goldfarb. Take it away,
Oh,
David.
Outsiders.
Hold on one second.
Thanks. And let me say it's a pleasure to be here. And I think right now everybody needs some games to give us a break from the reality that we're currently inhabiting. So that's why we're here now. So what you're about to see here is an exclusive peek of some pre-alpha gameplay of our upcoming game, Metal Hellsinger.
Oh, Metal
Hope you like
Hellsinger. Damn. I don't get it. It's definitely new.
Do we though? I mean, it looks really good. We
Yeah,
saw
oh,
it earlier,
definitely.
Right?
Yeah, this is the one that has metal from different hardcore metal singers.
I like it.
health, buddy.
Got him. Oh, nice.
What a bitch.
I'm mad as fuck.
I didn't really see anything about the shooting in rhythm.
Hello everybody, Felicia Day here, and I play the magician in the Dungeons of Nahelbeck, The Amulet of Chaos. The Amulet of Chaos is a fun and silly tactical RPG that's coming to PC later this summer. It features a group of adventurers searching a dungeon for treasure. Each one of the characters has their own skill sets, or lack thereof, fighting styles, and inventory. Each one is kind of a failure, but together, they're too dumb to fail. The game doesn't take itself too seriously. It has lots of in-jokes for tabletop games, and for some reason it features a lot of chickens. Anyway, here is an exclusive preview of The Amulet of Chaos.
You again? I'd expected your asses to be turned into lampshades by now. You roach! I'm pissed. Ha! Pleased to meet you, pissed. I'm Revax. Smash your rotten brains out of your skull.
How about we try diplomacy, maybe?
No. Attack! Guards, guards! Dispatch these smelly bushwhackers. Zibat relic hizmat.
Oh, so it's sort of like a jokey divinity.
Our next
Looks
game,
like.
Red Sails, puts you on a boat in the middle of a sea of desert. In this intriguing narrative adventure, you rescue stranded people while looking for the rest of your clan. Let's take a look at Red Sails.
Red Sails.
I mean, I'm happy we have a beta date and a release date.
Sail! Oh, it's such a peaceful music. Oh, CV, thank you for your Twitch Prime subscription. No problem, man. Happy to help. Love to support the channel. Thanks, man. Yeah, we appreciate it.
That guy's alright.
So, DevBot, do you have any access to some medical programs in case I, bump my foot against some of these cold, unforgiving walls?
Query received, Sean. In order to familiarize you with basic life-saving procedures, I have established contact with game developer Bossa Studios, the creators of Surgeon Simulator 2.
Well, I wasn't really planning on doing any surgery. I feel like if I was injured, you'd be the one doing the surgery.
My analysis shows that Surgeon Simulator 2 contains all of the vital instructions for repairing fragile human bodies. 1 hour of Surgeon Simulator 2 is equivalent to 1 year of medical school.
Yeah,
That's
New
not
World
true,
hasn't
but
posted
I appreciate
anything
your
on their
enthusiasm
Twitter
and thirst
or
for
anything.
knowledge,
Like, come on,
DevBot.
guys.
And I'm certainly
Any
interested
man,
in this
so.
game.
There it
so
is,
let's
2
take a
minutes to
look
go.
at Surgeon Simulator 2.
Closed beta July 23rd. Retweet and tag a friend for a chance to win an alpha code. 5020. Oh. What friend do I want to tag?
You better tag me, you son of a bitch! Yeah, he's straight slapping that corpse in the face. What the fuck? What the hell is going on in this game?
It's Surgeon Simulator.
But there's like parts, there's body parts everywhere.
Yeah, you're not good at your job. Hi, Bob. You know this game's also in VR too, right?
It's gotta be the way they're playing around with it.
Yeah.
Your fingers always. That's how all VR games go. I don't know if y'all play much VR games, but
them away.
Everyone has always got their hands out like this, no matter what, because they don't know what the fuck to do with the controls. So their hands always doing this.
Joining us to talk about Surgeon Simulator 2, we got Mark Pick on the line. Mark, thanks so much for joining us.
Hello, thanks for having me.
So, for anyone who has not experienced the hilarity of Surgeon Simulator 1, can you just give us the gist and tell us, what is Surgeon Simulator 2 all about?
We've kind of taken the tone and the heart of the original, which is that chaotic physics gameplay, and we've really kind of blown it out to brand new epic proportions. So in the original game, you're just one arm kind of moving around on one table. In the new game, you're actually a fully limbed surgeon moving around for the first time in the series.
You taking him or you taking me?
In the original game as well. Yeah, right. What an innovative feature in 2020. In the original game as well, you were limited to just surgery, whereas in Surgeon Simulator 2, there's a whole plethora of brand new mechanics, challenges, and gameplay elements to explore. You're not just looking over one patient's chest cavity anymore,
It's past
but you're
four
actually
checks.
exploring a fully fledged medical facility.
Can you maybe tease a little bit of some of the other perhaps medical
after
operations
four,
that I
you
get to
should ping them.
perform in Surgeon Simulator 2?
Yeah, so there is 12 operations in
Let
the
them
game,
know.
and you will have seen a few of those in the trailer just now. Think of that facility
Give them the wrap 'em
as
up thing that you give
like
me
a little
when
bit
I'm
like the
going on.
original Surgeon Simulator with a bit of kind of a mad scientist lab thrown in there through this kind of lens of like a Willy Wonka.
The whole
style,
slapping in the
like, you're
face thing
never
is really
sure what's
funny to
gonna
me.
be around the next corner and what new twist or what dark machinery you're going to come across next. So players are going to come across everything from like surgical vending machines, over-engineered operating theatres, automatic patient dispensers. My personal favourite, which is actually an improvised cannon, where you can actually fire
Automatic
limbs
patient
or organs and
dispensers.
things across to your fellow surgeons on the other side of the room to keep operating on Bob.
Now, Mark, I understand that there is a creation tool in Surgeon Simulator 2. What does that entail?
Yeah, that's right. So in keeping with the variety and the surprise that we talked about before, in Surgeon Simulator 2, we're proud to announce that we are bringing the Bossa Labs creation mode to the game. Now, in creation mode, you as a solo player or in a group of up to 4 players can get stuck into the very same tools that we as designers and developers use to build our very own story mode. It's an easy to use, intuitive, friendly set of tools where it's as much fun to create as it is to play.
So I want to ask, what are some of the examples of the types of levels, the types of creations that people have made?
That's a great question. So we've been live for the last few months already.
This is
The
a
wealth
strange
and the variety of content made by players so far. has been
Surgeon
really
Simulator has
incredible
always
to
been
see.
strange.
So there's been everything in there from traditional takes on surgery, like the end of the original game. We've also got ghost ships in there. We've got bowling alleys. We've even
Someone's
got
holding
take
a plunger.
on the Surgeon Olympics, where people are bouncing around Bob's head and using that as a ball. And then we've got my personal favourite, which is the kind of the take on the bottle flip challenge. So I don't know if you're familiar with that, but where you can kind of flip a bottle with the hands and kind of, it's not the easiest thing to do with the Surgeon Simulator hand. And you just kind of step back and see the physics chaos play out, and it's a lot of fun. It's very satisfying to see play out.
Mark, I had a blast playing Surgeon Simulator 1. When can people play Surgeon Simulator 2, and how do they get access to this creation workshop you've mentioned?
Surgeon Simulator 2 is coming to the Epic Game Store in August 2020, and you can pre-order that right now.
Wow.
You can also go to
A lot of games coming out in
for more
like August
information
timeframe.
and follow us at Surgeon Sim on Twitter to learn more.
Mark, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
That's
He
Mark Pick.
says this is just like
I'm
I
Sean
imagine
Clark.
how the American
Let's go.
healthcare system is.
Sean, you'll remember our next developer from their
I mean-
appearance in the PC gaming show way back in 2015. Hello Games are a small UK indie studio, perhaps better known for building the infinite, procedurally generated universe of No Man's Sky. But their next big release is an altogether more intimate, handcrafted affair. The Last Campfire
What's
is an
all the games
adventure
making?
game, a story of a
Oh
lost
yeah, this is
ember
the
trapped
Last
in a puzzling
Campfire
place,
that they
searching for
showed off
meaning
with their
and a
new
way home.
RPG.
Let's check it out.
Remember we saw this last year. It's like what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I expected them to kind of be done already.
Could it be the star's reflection? Tiny sparks in one great velvet sky. Perfect in our imperfection. As satellites go by.
Escape from Tarkov has become one of the breakout successes of 2020, becoming a smash hit on Twitch as players fell in love with its extra gritty take on first-person shooters. But as anyone who works on the internet will tell you, the people always want more. And more we've got for you today, because in a moment I'm going to be speaking to one of the game's developers about what's coming next, and that includes a spicy new map. Hey DevBot, why don't you show them what we got?
Spicy! Spicy! I can see Head chiming in on Discord right now. Spicy! And then leaves.
I never played this.
So this is
the Tarkov game, right?
Yeah, this is another Battle Royale game. A very large map. That was very quiet at the beginning of 2020.
Blew up.
It blew up. And like, I'm not sure where the blow up truly happened because there was no update to the game that caused it. It was just all of a sudden, like a few big streamers came in and rocked it.
I mean, it's all it takes, right?
That's all it takes.
I'm nervous right now. If you guys ever played a Battle Royale, this is nervous as fuck. Going from room to room, not knowing who's in it.
But this is what kind of happens with it. So the weapons that you collect within the service, like I guess like if you leave or whatever, but you can still get weapons and such while playing the game. But even before you actually leave to go into the map here, you pre-assemble what weapons, what gear you get in your backpack, medicine, and all that. So it's kind of like collecting.
So you're not looking for stuff.
Yeah, so you're definitely collecting and looking for stuff at first, but then when you get it, you can try and
here with me to talk about what's coming
or whatever,
next.
and you're going to have those
from
those items.
Battle State Games. Thanks so much for joining us today, Nikita.
Thank you for having me.
I would love if you would kick off by just for anyone who hasn't played or seen Escape for Tarkov, how does a session of Escape from Tarkov work? What makes it different from, say, a class-based shooter or a battle royale?
It's more about like true survival. You need to actually escape from a location through extract points, and you need to actually save your life and save your gear and your loot. And if you die, you will lose everything.
So how does the new map compare to the existing map set in Tarkov?
It will be the biggest and the most detailed location ever. It will be a lot of explorable buildings, undergrounds. It's like an attempt to simulate the city, the realistic modern city.
So give me a breakdown of what's coming up in this upcoming patch 12.7.
12.7 is more like a technical patch. It will include the big addition called the expansion of Customs location. Customs is the pretty iconic location for the EFT. It will like enlarge the overall area by 30 or even 40%. The next updates will totally like overhaul the whole skill system, and there will be a new boss called Senator. This boss will able to heal his partners and like search for stashes, so we always try to bring something new in terms of new bosses. Really big amount of cool features out to come this year. We'll try to bring some new experience for you.
Escape from Tarkov has been playable for a long time. For anyone who's listening who hasn't yet played it, where should they go?
They should go to our site, www.escapefromtarkov.com, and see.
No one even does the WWWs anymore.
So once again,
says
escapefromtarkov.com to check it out. And Nikita, thanks so much for joining
Everybody says that. What are you talking about?
No, when you give a website, no one's
For
putting
our next
WWW
titled
anymore.
PC gaming show, it's time to head on over to the inimitable Frankie Ward.
Over the last decade, developer Red Barrels has given us some of the most messed up horror games ever created.
Oh,
The
shit.
next game in the Outlast series offers more mind-numbing terror, but this time with friends. Outlast Trials is set during the Cold War, and in this happy period of distrust, fear, and violence, you and your friends are human guinea pigs, involuntarily recruited to test advanced methods of brainwashing and mind control. Good times. But work together, and maybe you'll survive the Outlast Trials.
You sound like Ari. Already loving it. Oh shit.
Like, what do you want? What do you want?
Bro, what the fuck?
Immediately, I'm ready to give them the launch codes.
Fully operational, sir.
Excellent. Bring in the other subjects.
Fucking Outlast. Oh my god, how? Oh my god.
Oh, she got. Bet. Oh, he got. And there's the other side of the American healthcare system.
And
Jesus
with
Christ,
that,
TSC.
the 2020 PC Gaming Show is now complete. Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope
You're
that you
welcome,
got the
buddy.
chance to see some games that excited and delighted you. Also, as you might imagine, it is really challenging to put on a show with no nearby gaming conventions. So an enormous thanks to our sponsors for helping to make this show possible. This year, the sponsors are mythical. Perfect World, Funcom, Frontier Developments, Exceed Games, Atlas, Intel, All In Games, Humble Games, Sega, Amazon Games, Merge Games, Tripwire Interactive, and the Epic Games Store. Without your support, we would not have had the opportunity to put on a show for the greatest platform, PC gaming. Now, before I say goodbye, I want to give a warm thanks and a chance for my co-host to say goodbye. Thanks again, DevBot.
Oh.
I am glad to have been of service, Sean. I'm going to shut down into sleep mode to conserve power until next year. Frankie, what is your
Until next year? Like, damn, dude, how's that battery?
Thank you so much to all of our devs.
Oh, the guinea pig's back.
Games, and of course,
Look at that guinea pig. It's
sponsors
good.
for making this all happen. And finally, a big thanks to you guys at home for watching. I'm actually off with my little evil sidekick now to take over the world, and I really, really do look forward to being your evil Emperor Overlord. Until next year,
Matt,
thank
calm
you
down.
so much, and goodbye.
All right, that's it. Coming up next is the Future Games Show over at twitch.tv/GamesRadar. We'll hear some exclusive reveals, deep dives on the future of gaming, and developer interviews. With that, I'm Sean Day9 Plot, and this has been the PC Gaming Show. Stay healthy, stay safe, and take care.
Oh, am I that predictable?
Hello, world. Or rather, Goodbye.
Oh, that's right. You're supposed to be okay. So there's like apparently one more trailer after the
Run credits.
after the thing.
Load credits. Bat. Open credits. Wad. You get the idea. These are the humans who helped me make the show. I don't know why humans require acknowledgement for everything. Who is that? They are not in my database. My whole head is a video. I could have been the video team. You didn't even ask me. I contain all of the world's knowledge, but I'm still not sure what a grip does. Look at how many people it takes to do the work of one dead bot. While you were watching this, I calculated pi to 49 trillion digits. How about you? HMU. Kids with their acronyms, am I right? I just hijacked.
So the PC Gaming Show, once again, another good show. Thank you so much to Day9, to PC Gamer, Frankie, and apparently DevBot.
I am assuming direct control of these drones and announcing.
I think my two biggest takeaways were Empire of Sin and The Aftermath. Even though Surviving the Aftermath is already out, those are the two that really I was like really amped about getting after the show. And I can't. And another one I can't remember with the two people on the planet where they're like mining resources. I don't know. I can't remember.
Haven. There was a Haven. That was called Haven.
Yes. So that one too.
With
Those
sponsors, you
for
think
sure.
I'd have a heck of a lot more RGB.
Yeah, that Empire Sin definitely is going to be one I definitely would need to play. And of course, I was wanting more information about New World, especially more involvement, especially like an interview at least. So I guess I need to contact their marketing team and do it myself.
That's right. There you go.
My God.
Oh yeah, that's the spot.
But at least we know that the launch date we already knew from their last announcement that's going to be August 25th, but the July 23rd is going to be their beta date, and so I'm happy. So if I can't get into the alpha, I'll definitely be getting into that beta because I definitely have that sucker reserved on Steam.
Just kidding.
And if that's the case, I need this month to just blow by as fast as fucking possible. We need to go. All right, so apparently there's supposed to be this other secret trailer.
World exclusive. Here it is.
This is like that game that they just already talked about. Yeah, this is that game that they were like, hey, check this out. Yeah, New Blood's game. Yeah, Gloom Bloom is what they called it. This is your game.
This looks good.
Oh, what's that?
Gloomwood, excuse me. Damn, I'll take it.
Inside at last, welcome.
That's what she said.
Demo's now over on their website.
Nice.
And that's it.
That's it.
So that was certainly a good show of a lot of games.
Yeah, it took so long, my ass hurts from sitting in this chair for 2 hours. No, that was really good. I liked it. A lot of good indie titles. That's what the PC Gamer Show is all about, right? A lot of good indie titles. I'm very excited to play the games I talked about earlier. Empire of Sin, Aftermath, and Haven, which is really close to Heaven, right? And it's a dude and a chick. I wonder if there's like like an Adam and Eve undertone to it. I wonder. Be interesting.
I wonder indeed.
It'd be interesting. So,
apparently, the next stream, according to the Summer Game Fest, was the Future Game Show, which is a digital showcase of upcoming games hosted by Nolan North and Emily. Holy shit,
Nolan North, huh?
And Emily Rose, and that's happening over at Twitch.tv/Games Radar. They're hosting this thing, but they don't start until 5. So at least they're nice enough to give us like a 30-minute break. But we will not be covering that because he's gonna go out to dinner and I'm gonna go eat and kind of do my own thing.
Yeah.
But other than that, like the Guerrilla Collective was great this morning, and then of course the PC Gaming Show right after it was great as well. We saw a lot of amazing games, a lot of them that we definitely made fun of. But yeah, we definitely agree on a lot of games that we want to get on. That Empire Sin is definitely one. Survival Aftermath, that's definitely you and Aurelius.
I might be buying that game like right now. Like I think I might download that shit tonight. I love shit like that.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean it was a great time, great day, and there's more to come as this, especially with this weekend, with more games announcements from other developers. So definitely head over to twitch.tv/gamesradar to continue game coverage for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow at noon Eastern and on Monday at noon Eastern, go over to twitch.tv/Guerrilla Collective to see more games from developers. So there's a whole big game festival going on this weekend and, of course, for the months to come. And let me switch it back over real fast. And of course, head over to the summergamefest.com to check out the schedule of other things coming, because the biggest thing as well that's happening Monday, Star Wars Squadrons announcement with EA giving a debut trailer for this
I'm
new game
excited for that,
week.
man. I'm really excited for that, bro. Like, hopefully that's good. I'm really hoping we get VR support, because one of the best VR games I've ever played was the extension of Battlefront, where you got to fly an X-wing. That was fucking amazing.
And then, of course, on Tuesday starts the Steam Game Festival Summer Edition. So we'll definitely, I'm thinking this is going to be the Steam Summer Sale, maybe, possibly. I don't know. Or just might be Steam showing off new games that you can play and also put on your wish list. And then on that same day is the Upload VR Showcase. And then EA Play Live, the Developer Showcase for June. A whole bunch of stuff happening this summer of gaming. So be sure to head over to summergamefest.com.
Don't worry, for the next few game reports, we'll have a Game Fest section for things to talk about that we weren't live to react to. So don't you worry. We'll be covering it all, regardless of whether it's live or not. Trailer's already out for Squadrons. I'm definitely going to check it out.
Is it? Hold on. If I spell
Is it like a teaser trailer or what?
I mean, I know it was.
All I see is a bunch of people talking about it.
Yeah, I don't think the trailer is actually out.
No, yeah, the trailer is not out. It's just a leaked. It was like a leaked thing. It got
what
leaked in the Xbox, so
Mr.
it's coming,
Scott posted, because I pressed on it. That was actually just the YouTube channel's video, giving the countdown for the trailer reveal on Monday. That was just a count. It was just a countdown. Countdown thing for the actual official YouTube page. I like how they actually announced it's like Star Wars Attack Squadrons, not just Squadrons. Attack Squadrons was a canceled freemium multiplayer space combat. Ouch. Canceled freemium. All right. Any last minute thoughts on what you saw today?
Okay, so a lot of good games coming out for the PC. Like I said, Surviving the Aftermath and the expansions are really good. Empire of Sin, I like the story and the mix of gameplay. I just like that setting, that old like the mobster setting and stuff. I really like that. Same thing with Mafia. The remastered to Mafia 1 looks really fucking good. Like that kind of blew me away a lot. And And Haven I'm really into Haven. I keep forgetting the name, so I like pause there. I like the aspect of like I feel like you're gonna be building a civilization almost. So I'm into that, and I'm definitely gonna check out for the first time. What was that space sim where they were adding ground combat? The Odyssey.
Elite Dangerous.
Yes, I'm gonna check that out. I think too, because that looked really good. The ground combat they showed looked really good too. So
yeah, Empire of Sin from the first part today was really good. The Elite Dangerous. Oh, I've seen people play it, and I think it's one of those games I rather much appreciate watching than playing. Introducing the ground stuff, I might tempt me to try it a little more, especially at the price right now of $9 to get it. It's like, man, I definitely would probably just go ahead and just buy it so I could own it and try out later down the road. Of course, I'm a little sour with the New World announcement, but I mean, because I expected more from it with the PC gaming show. I expected much more, even an interview about it, but just knowing that they have definitely solidified on the August 25th date to be released and the beta coming out on July 23rd. For those who especially pre-order it on Steam, that's going to be, that at least holds me over for the time being, because definitely look at Steam every time. Look at New World on my favorite list. Is like, really wish I could be in that alpha right now. And even with the alpha, I can't talk about it, can't stream it because it's all NDA on the alpha right now. So, yeah. It's like, where's Trex been right now? It's like, I think he's still playing New World right now. But once again, it was a great day of gaming, and of course, the entire weekend and weeks to come is going to be introducing stuff. The EA Play Live, I'm super interested in seeing what they're going to be showing off there, because the EA Play Live, this is the moment to get us invigorated for Anthem. So do it.
yes,
Do it.
Let's see some more Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know what, I mean, they'll probably talk about definitely Star Wars Squadron, more details during EA Play Live. They'll have, I'm not sure if they'll have any more information on that Star Wars game, the Jedi one, the Fallen Jedi, right?
Yep.
Yeah. They're done with the DLCs for that, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, for sure.
So, I mean, the only thing we can do now is just wait for an announcement for the sequel for that. And then, of course, with the EA Play Live, it's going to be FIFA, it's going to be Madden, it's going to be NBA. And, not a wrestling game. No, it's actually from 2K. Sorry, that's 2K. My bad. Still would have been shit there, too. But, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us for the past 4+ hours.
4+ hours.
So, we're going to get our munchies on because we need food and nourishment.
Yeah. Sustenance. 2Ks probably won't be out until October next year. Yeah, probably right.
Yeah.
Thank you for the stream. No problem, DC. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Are you guys streaming later tonight?
No, we won't. This will probably be the last stream for the weekend. So we'll see you on Monday.
And there you go. I'll probably see you guys Tuesday. I might stream a little later tonight. Not really sure at the moment. Because I definitely, streamed a lot today. So I'm not sure if I'll be streaming later tonight either. But thank you so much for watching. And we will see you guys on Monday over here at twitch.tv/NerdsTheApocalypse. Well, no, fuck it. Stevie B, you do that outro stuff.
That's fine. That's okay. Yeah, don't forget, we're on Twitter at Nerds of the APOC. We're on Facebook, search for Nerds of the Apocalypse. We're on the YouTube, just search for Nerds of the Apocalypse there. I am on Twitter at CVB5886, and I have my own Resident Evil Focus YouTube channel. Just search for CVB and Resident Evil. Otherwise, you'll get that dumbass pop singer Stevie B. You have to search for both. Okay? Fuck them. Yeah, and we'll be back live on Monday. And like Trex said, we'll be back on Tuesday. He, of course, is at twitch.tv/TrexLight. If you're not following that, give him a follow. Mainly streams. He's a mainly a DCO streamer until this New World game comes out. Then he's pretty much shifting gears to being a New World streamer.
Yep. I'll always come back to DCO. Always come back to WoW. But when New World July 23rd, expect a lot of streams.
All right. Well, that's it from us. Hold on. Owen Trex posted some news in Weeb channel for your boy Hiro Mishimi. Okay.
I saw that. I have no idea what you're talking about. So you're gonna need to drop me some more information on that.
Until Goodbye Volcano High comes out to Jesus. All right. We love you, awesome nerds. We're gonna go get our grub on. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Of course, Stevie B and this beautiful mocha man is
Trex.
And we're Nerds of the Apocalypse, and we'll see you soon.